and welcome back to 5 Minute Game Reviews with me, Gardner, where I rant and rave about whatever game I just finished on stream last week. Today, we're talking about Horizon Forbidden West. Before we get started with today's review, spoiler alert, seeing as this game just came out a couple weeks ago, if you haven't played it yet, no, I still want you to watch the video, but I would say go play it. I'm not going to get too in-depth into the actual story. I've just basically skimmed the surface, and this will just be a on-the-surface review. I will eventually make a full deep dive video later once I've completed the game and maybe even platinumed it. We'll see, depending on how well I like this game. Because Horizon Forbidden West, it's not I wouldn't call it a masterpiece. I wouldn't even call it a great game. It's a decent game. It follows the story of the Horizon Zero Dawn, where in Horizon Zero Dawn, Aloy defeats Hades, the apocalyptic AI hell-bent on destroying the world. Now in Horizon Forbidden West, it's not Hades. Hades has been taken care of. It's now Gaia. There's a virus spreading throughout the land, killing off just the regular organic life. Aloy's job right now is to go and find Gaia, the AI, to bring the life back or create balance among the world. It picks up basically where we left off in the beginning game. So
but every time I think I have a lead, that comes to nothing.
let's get into graphics. Off the bat, Horizon Forbidden West is a beautiful game. All expenses were put into this game. You can see where the budget went. It went into the graphics, and into the character detailing, into the modeling of some of these builds. This game is pretty. Very, very pretty. You could literally look in one direction into an open area, or maybe just a field, or maybe when you're going down the pulley system, you could just stop your camera and just take some photos. You could honestly find yourself playing with just the camera tool inside the game and just moving the camera around and finding the best angles to get the most precise picture capture for your next wallpaper for your computer. Even playing this on a PS4, I don't even want to know what this looks like on PS5, but playing this on a PS4, it looks really good. And I'm playing it through a capture card, through a USB port on my PC, and it looks really good on a PC. So what does it look like in 4K HDR? I need to test this. They put so much detail into this game. From just the natural ambience to the lighting to the foliage of the grass that grows along the field, to even just the little things, like when you're standing in an open field, like the gnats are like just surrounding you and the characters that you're talking to, or when you're climbing the pillar and the the sky changes from a vibrant orange to a dark gray. This game is very, very pretty. Bosses / enemies. It's like Horizon Zero Dawn in the sense that most of your monsters that you'll be fighting will just be mechs. And if you figure out how to fight them in that game, you're gonna figure out how to fight them in this game. They're generally super easy to deal with as long as you have like the right equipment, because the scanner system that you have on the scanner system on Aloy, being able to automatically tell where all the precision points are and where all of the weak points are on an enemy, and telling you exactly what type of damage type the enemy is weak to, it doesn't make the enemies, it just makes them easy. Like, you shouldn't ever really find yourself wondering, how do I kill this thing, or why isn't it going down, or I'm hitting it but it's not dying. Well, have you scanned it? Have you figured out where the weak points are? Have you figured out exactly what you need to do with it? Next up, let's talk about the interface. Mainly, specifically, the skill tree in Horizon Forbidden West. I loved the skill tree in Horizon Zero Dawn. That was just, it was super simple. Everything was on one page. You just chose the one that you want, and it was super easy. Everything, there was no scrolling past things and figuring out where everything was. I mean, you had to know where things were, but it wasn't like everything was just right there. A good interface is seeing everything and knowing where everything is. It's like they took a step backwards. I guess they wanted to improve it, but improving it made it worse. Because now once you click into it, it's not all on one screen. You have to drag your cursor around and figure out where everything is and deciding where everything does, and it's just, I don't like it. Glitches, there's not many. For a AAA game, I'm actually surprised how stable and how clean everything is. There isn't like any major glitches, or there isn't anything to actually take you out of the world. Everything is generally, I don't want to say play tested, but it feels like it's a solid game, and hopefully playing through the whole game I won't see any other glitches. I did see 2 glitches with some floating particle effects and a bird that was just floating in midair. But for the most part, everything was super good, super chill. This game, it's not a masterpiece, it's a decent game. Drifted said it well. This is a decent game. This is a game you can sit down and actually have fun with.